And what's up, everybody? My name is Madison Brodsky at the Outer Banks Season 3 premiere white carpet, where I am looking for that treasure, and that treasure tonight happens to be some golden interviews with the entire cast, so stay tuned to listen to everything they had to say.
The treasure was our way out. How we even the scales. How the Pogues win. But at some point, you kinda have to wonder, was the treasure an escape? Or was it a trap?
Why am I here?
You really don't know, do you?
You and your friends hold the key to the ultimate conquest, El Dorado. And that, my young friend, is my destiny.
This show is so beloved by so many fans. How does it feel to be entering into this premiere?
You know, it's our first one. We haven't had one yet. So season 1 and season 2, we didn't have a premiere because of COVID and timing. So to all be together and to celebrate 3 seasons worth, and then to have all of the fans right here, it's really special to all be in one spot. Yeah.
I can only imagine, especially because your cast, I feel like, is truly a family. You guys got so close, especially because you were filming in different circumstances than we're used to, let's face it. So what was that experience like? How do you think you guys progressed that relationship throughout the seasons?
You know, I think what's been really special is when the show started, none of us knew what it was going to be. You know, none of us knew it was going to become this. And I think we used to always say in season 1, it was like acting summer camp of just like us hanging out outside and doing what we love. And it's really kept that same energy. And I think that's kind of been like the gift of it, is we've all stayed just in that fun, I mean, it's hard work, but we just have so much fun. Yeah.
I love to hear that it's so positive and so much fun because, of course, when you look up Outer Banks and all the headlines are about the relation drama and the breakup, did that affect what was going on set at all?
Oh, no. Everyone's so professional. We go, we do the work, and yeah, no, not at all.
Charles, or should I say Ward, you sneaky, sneaky man, I don't know what you're up to.
Well, that's the trick. You're not supposed to know what I'm up to. Sometimes Ward, if you notice, Ward doesn't even know what he's up to. Ward gets in these situations where he's got this decision. Do I keep pushing forward with the wrong thing to cover my tracks, or do I back off? And he doesn't tend to back off. But I hope you can see somewhere in the acting of it all that he's not necessarily sure he wants to do it. He just ends up going down those roads.
Are we going to see a sweeter side from him this season, like one that's coming from a genuine place?
Well, I saw one of the clips today I saw earlier was Sarah and Ward were together, and you could see that Ward was having he missed Sarah. He knows how far he took it. All of it was supposed to be for the family, for Sarah. And that goes so far that he's finally laid his hands on her, and that's just a place of no return, seemingly. But in some way, it absolutely kind of breaks him as well. He never imagined it could get that far.
Congratulations on season 3. I was watching the trailer. It looks action-packed. Tell me about preparing for that.
This season is extremely action-packed. It's been the most physically challenging season. So I think maybe that was the most preparation. It's like just getting in better shape.
Did they have to put you through physical training to prepare for those scenes?
No, honestly, the physical training has been season 1 and 2.
Okay. They prepared you for it.
But this season you have a love connection, or at least it's teased that way. What can you tell us?
Yeah, there is a little love connection this season, and I think we see these 2 characters exploring their chemistry this season. It's definitely in there.
Very last question before I let you go. If I was giving you the task to find some treasure in this crazy city of Los Angeles, what would be your game plan?
Oh my gosh. I post it on my Instagram. I probably ask for help. Phone a friend.
I love that answer. Thank you so much. You look gorgeous. Congratulations on season 3. I mean, I know that it's your first big premiere for this show. So what is it like to finally be here with your cast?
You know, this is my first premiere ever. This is my first time walking the carpet, my first time anything like this. And I walk in, people are screaming my name. I'm like, whoa, what's happening? It feels amazing to finally be here. You know, not being able to have the premiere like when the show first came out, and now being able to have it after being blessed with 3 seasons, it's a blessing. It's so great. It's so amazing.
What has it been like for you to work on this show? Because this show has really exploded into something that is a pop culture moment.
Yeah, it's been life-changing. It films in my hometown. I'm from Charleston, South Carolina, so that's special too. Working with this cast has been amazing. Everybody's like a big family, and it's an adventure. It's a big adventure. That's all it is. Yeah.
I love that you said it's a big family, because when you look up the headlines of Outer Banks, you see a lot of the relationship drama going on. What was that like, and how did that breakup impact the cast while you guys were filming?
I mean, for me, I really just kind of stayed in my own lane and just focused on the work, But I think, like, you didn't really notice anything. It was still like everybody was just together and, doing their job. Like, we were just there to do a job, and we did it.
So I hear there's a new villain in town.
Yes, there is, and that would be me.
How does it feel to step into those shoes?
Oh, amazing, amazing. I was just saying I never played a bad guy before. So it's really cool playing a villain, and it's really cool playing a villain in this world.
Okay, tell me about that process, because when you're so used to playing the nice guy, you're so used to being the nice guy in real life, and then stepping into this shoes where you're a little naughty and villainous, what do you do?
It's something like this where it's like an adventure. It's like, it's action-packed. I feel like it's easy to step into the shoes of a villain. We all know what that feels like. We all know what that looks like. So getting to play in that kind of world was a lot of fun, and it was easy. I don't know, I got a mean streak too. I'm just, I'm nice, but I can be mean as well.
Okay. We like to hear that. It comes from a certain place. You dug down deep.
Yeah.
You're also working with such an amazing cast that really started off as all new actors, and this show made them explode all over Hollywood. What was that experience like for you?
Incredible. I learned so much from those guys, from those kids. I call them kids, but I don't know what to call them anymore. I learned a lot from them. They're so humble. They're so great at what they do. I was just saying this earlier. My wife and I were big fans of this show before. Our niece and nephew put us onto it, and being a part of something with actors that are, so dedicated to what they do, and also such great people, it really is like, an awesome opportunity.
Just so overwhelmingly excited. This is amazing. And like tonight, having everybody in the same place is really, really cool.
It's interesting because with the entire show, you guys weren't able to go to a carpet for season 1 and season 2 due to the pandemic. So what is it like for everyone to be together tonight on a first red carpet?
It's amazing. I mean, it contextualizes everything, and it kind of puts it in front of us. So it's and to have this interaction with people, people kind of lined up and wanting to see it. It's like, it makes us all feel really, really grateful, I think. Yeah.
So I watched the trailer. It is action-packed. What can you tease for your character this season?
More action, just a shit ton of action. I don't know. I mean, I think we see a lot of character development from these characters this year, which is really nice. In the midst of all this kind of high octane insanity. But yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of the most well-written season we've had so far. I think we've all found our groove a bit. So, I just hope it's exciting.
I watched the trailer, and it is action-packed. I am so excited to dive in.
The show is. It was such a pleasure to read. I mean, I get the scripts that I'm not in, too, and I'm reading and I'm like, okay. And it's a bunch of people who love what they do, right? And then they get to do it on a really big level.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
When you read the script, was there anything that you were like, oh my God, specifically about?
I can't wait to do it. Yes. I can't tell you what it is because it happens. There's just a moment that happens that I've never had a chance to do on camera before, and I loved it. I had a great time, and it made me laugh.
Okay, so without revealing too much, tell us about preparation for that moment.
I think that for her, because she's such a bad guy, I just had to figure out how to like her. Or not like her, but at least appreciate her. It took me a little time.
Guess we're back in the G game?
No time for celebrating. We ain't do nothing yet. That's fair.
I thought we did something.
We did just
hold on, soldier.